I'm Betty White, and the 5 o'clock whistle is fantastic.
To a great moment in time.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yes, sir. Are you ready? Yes. Ring bells. You come down to this. Tell that slave driver. Tell him it's going to be a rock and roll weekend. Is that true? Well, here we go. That's your weekend. Money's working for the weekend. La, 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 la. What the hell are you talking about? Friday. Are you still high? Friday. Finish. Brace yourself. Yes.
All right, this is Got Man from the show on this Friday Blastoff show. Everybody having a great Friday on this kind of a nice, good, gorgeous day here in Greenville, South Carolina. I heard of a local early this morning with 33 degrees in Oconto, Wisconsin this morning. Now, but everybody's enjoying their weather here, and we're supposed to have a cool down coming up on the weekend. It's supposed to be high near 70s and lows in the 50s during the nighttime. But it's supposed to rain this weekend and everything. Today we remember 9/11 of 2001. It's been 19 years since the plane crash into the World Trade Center and into the Pentagon, and the other plane crashing in the middle of a field. We all remember that this morning and stuff as we move on, and everybody remember where they were when it happened. I remember where I was woken up from a phone call saying, need to turn on the TV. I didn't even want to work that day. It was so crazy. When I was working in a drugstore when it happened. Let's get on to other stuff. Happy anniversary, the 51 anniversary of my parents. They've been married 51 years today. And I have a good friend of mine, Lee Adams, had his birthday today too. Alrighty, the Braves came back and won against the Nationals last night, 7-6. And with a Freddie Freeman home run and Duvall hit a home run and everything. It's just a crazy, wild up game. But they come back and defeat them and hang on to the win. The Kansas City defeated the Houston, Texas, 34-20. It was a crazy game there too. But it was kind of fun watching the NFL again and coming up. And we got college football coming up on Saturday. Clemson Tigers takes on Wake Forest. And we have baseball tonight. Nationals and Braves play again. It's going to be a pretty good game again tonight. Let's see, what else? We got the big Friday Blastoff show, and I hope everybody's having a great week. And now it's ready for the weekend. The countdown is on to about another week here. I'll be on vacation. But the Great Man Radio Show will be on the air in places in Pigeon Forge. And everything. Having a good time then. On Sunday, next Sunday, will be my birthday on the 20th. I turned 47. But and we're about halfway through the geocaching wonders of the world. We have like 5 more to do on this, so we will have it completed. We got 2. I got 2 of the main ones we needed on starting the second phase of the wonder of the world, and have 5 more. We'll have that back completed by the end of this week. I completed the history of geocaching, the little candy land game, I call it, and finally finished that one, and finished way ahead of schedule. It's fun doing geocaching and finding stuff, because you never know what you're going to find. You might find some cool swag in some of them if you had a big box, or you got these little ones, and you get to sign the thing and say, hey, I was here. But people are starting to find the one that's called the Bird's Eye View of Greenville. It's here in Greenville and stuff, and that's kind of cool. They figured out the puzzle and everything. here in South Carolina. Thanks for people sharing my show or retweeting it up on Twitter. Basically, the geocaching, the sports shows, everything. Because I talk about everything on here. I talk about some comic books. I talk about sports. I try to talk about a little bit everything here in Greenville if we got stuff going on. But mostly now I got sports going on right now, finally. Oh, talking to video games. Madden 21 is up free play on most of the game system. It is pretty good. I have played high school football all the way through, won the championship game for that. Made myself into college. Got drafted. I picked Clemson as my college because I'm a big Clemson fan. Won against that team. Got to the semifinals of the championship game against Texas Longhorns. This is the way this is going. Then beat the Oregon Ducks for the national championship. Just got drafted by the Green Bay Packers, my favorite team. One of my favorite teams. I could have gone anywhere, but I picked that one. I didn't really pick them. They got drafted in the 4th round by them. Look out, Aaron Rodgers, great man, is coming to get your job. But you got to make a choice, and the coach wasn't going to give me a chance to play. I don't want to play away from being a quarterback in the actual game of the college football. Just move on and play quarterback somewhere else. Actually, in the NFL. There you go. But that's a fun game, I think, and I'm glad they're letting you see what it looks like and be able to play it where you can buy it before. I gave it enough. I'm giving it already big praises. That's the best NFL game. I got a feeling Madden, I got a feeling EA Sports is fixing to come out with a college football game because they're using real Clemson logos, real music, because Tiger Rag's been playing the whole time I was playing at Clemson. Every time I made a touchdown, it does a Tiger Rag. And I like it because you get to create your own player, put your own voice into it. It's like you're really the big star of the game, and it's kind of cool. And I can't see nothing wrong with it. Madden EA Sports always has good games, and they always create some of the good ones. If EA ever took over baseball games, I don't know where it could go. I know RBI is not under EA, but it could be interesting. You know, the baseball games on that point of view. But I know the EA can do college games because they've done them before. To come up like that is kind of like, wow. To win the national championship in a game that, you know, it's kind of cool. It's got a storyline and a lot of things. This is cool how they did this one this year. I thought it was going to be the same. No, it's a big change. I don't see nothing wrong with it and everything. But I'm not going to stay on here too long, and thought I'd come up here and better do the Friday Blastoff show. I hadn't done one in a while. Love doing the Friday Blastoff show. Hope everybody loves the show yesterday with all the cool effects I'm doing with the show and stuff. And that show was very long. We're brought to you by Spicker Root Beer Soda on this show. But I want to jump out of here, and this is great. I don't know if I want to jump out of here yet. We're brought to you by Mentos Gum. The Fresh Breath Gum. I love doing these promo things. Let's see. Already with that. Let's see. I don't know if I ain't seen about new comic books coming out yet. I really want to get my hands on the Shoney's Big Boy Funko Pop before he starts going up in price. I've seen a lot of good deals on Amazon and eBay, and it's, you know, which one you want to go with. I don't even know if I could get that one yet, but I can't wait to go visit Hard Rock Cafe up in Pigeon Forge and see what that one's like. And see what all the different geocaches up there and the different restaurants, shopping. We're going to check out Cooter's place again. You got a new building, a lot better parking. compared to where they were and everything else. It's going to be a fun trip this time. We're going to be able to do more, I think, and see the Christmas shops. But the only thing is we still have to be masked and everything else. I don't mind it. It does bother me at times, but sometimes I'm okay with it. And everything. I like promoting stuff with my mask anyway. That's why I like having stuff on them. Sooner or later, I'll take a picture of myself with the Mrs. Brown Boys, the BBC TV show out of England, the British comedy stuff. Have that one probably with me on this trip. I have Great Men Radio Shows t-shirt, hat, probably. I don't know if I'm going to have a hat with me. I know I have the mask with me and everything on this trip. And stickers in my hands. Probably taking some around. Different things and whatever I do. I ain't decided. But I don't know yet. It's going to be a fun trip. Me and my wife loves, going different places and seeing things. We were talking about trying to do an Alaska cruise. This is something to me, I don't know. I don't know about flying. I don't know much about flying. Never flown in an airplane before. Could be interesting. I'll probably be sitting there with a thing over my face, like close my eyes, have the mask all the way up to half my face and my eyes. I don't know. It'd be crazy. There's something else I was looking. I still ain't found. I'm waiting on them to hurry up and get the pumpkin pie. We tried this new stuff here. It's like hummus, pumpkin apple pie. That's a different taste there. It's a little different. It's hard to know what to eat with it. That's the problem. And I think it's just different. That's why you have to try things and see if you like it or not. I like these. They look like pecan swirls, but they're chocolate swirls. They're pretty good. You only find them at Lidl right now. I ain't seen them anywhere else. I love them things. When they first come out, I was like, oh, they're good. Then they had a big sale on these things. They disappeared, and then they brought them back after the set. And now nobody's buying them up and everything. But I'm going to jump it out of here, and we hope everybody has a great Friday. And thanks for listening to the Great Man Radio Show. And I'm going to jump out of here, and it's going to be Sock It To Me, or 5 o'clock. No, I can't do 5 o'clock. Somewhere. It is 5 o'clock here now, 5:10. Now let's do a Sock It To Me, and hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow for the Great Man Radio Show. Peace. I'm out. It's Bimini's time.
Now, folks, it's Sock It To Me time.
Suck it to me, honey.
Well, I've never been bored before. Hey, it must be Sock It To Me time. Sock It To Me?
Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me.
Sock it to yourself.
Suck it to me.